What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Game Starter Radio. I'm here today with the CEO of Chinex Games, Jimmy, and he's here to talk a little bit about what they're doing with blockchain gaming and one of their projects that's launching on our website, on our Game Starter platform, Revoland. So, Jimmy, if you wouldn't mind just introducing yourself and anything you'd like us to know about Chinex Games, we'll hop right in.
Hey, everyone. Yes, my name is Jimmy. I'm the CEO of Chinex Game. So Chinex Game is a brand we want to actually push for the blockchain domain to make it more like, EA for sports game. We want to be the brand for blockchain game. So currently our strategy is we're building our in-house SDK, which we can convert some of the most popular game in the Web2 domain and turn that into Web3, adding the play to earn and the tokenomics and so on. So let the players become the owner of the game, also truly own their inside game in-game assets and tokens as such. So building a true economy inside the game. We recently launched our first game, Revoland. It's been quite successful. So we were listed on about 10 exchanges right now. The listing happened in June 20th. In July 1st, we launched our game officially. So right now, the community has been playing this for a week, and the feedback has been really great. And because the game, like I said, we are pick and choose some of the most popular game in the Web2 domain, meaning the game itself is very highly playable, and at the same time, you can also earn in-game assets as such.
Awesome, I love that.
Yep.
What can you tell us a little bit about Revoland then and the concept behind the game?
Yeah, Revoland is a MOBA game, so the mobile battle arena. So the idea was taking, when we look at the space, what is the most popular MOBA out there is we kind of like the game called Brawl Star, right? So which done by Supercell with 20 million monthly active users. So we think, let's build something similar to that, turn that into Web3. So you can see right now the game, if you try it yourself, you can just see a lot of similarities compared to Brawl Star. Sure. And the game has also 6 different mini games inside the game. So the user has 2 main mode. You can play for free. You don't really need to invest in anything. Just have fun. Play the game with your friends and so on. And then, of course, if you wanted to make money and play to earn, what we offer is called reward contest. And to participate in reward contests, you need to have a basic NFT. Those NFTs has, for example, Hero NFT has 3 levels: normal, rare, and epic. So it has different price range, and also each level of the hero actually can make different kind of rewards inside the game. If this win the same match, epic hero earns more than the normal and the rare.
Right.
So since we launched it, I think right now we have about 5,000 users just for the first week, and the growth has been day by day 100%.
Wow,
growth.
That's
So right now I think we hope to really get our name. Let's the testing phases for the first months. We didn't go really big on the marketing side, but I think after months when we know the game is stable and users satisfied, and we know it's not a leaky bucket, so we're going to push bigger for marketing.
Awesome. No, I'd love to hear that. Well, congratulations on that launch. It sounds exciting. I definitely was a player of Brawl Stars in the past, so I'm gonna have to check it out. And
yes, you should.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's smart going with the concept that's already, like you said, kind of battle tested. Everyone, that's a game mode that everyone likes. So test your marketing and your abilities, I guess, on something that's already proven, right? So what exactly do you think when you're looking at blockchain gaming, nowadays, or not, I guess blockchain gaming, but also gaming, is the 2 different sides, right? You have blockchain gaming, you have traditional gaming that we're trying to improve upon. First of all, what could be improved upon with traditional gaming, and then what are blockchain games failing at doing currently?
Yes, I think the blockchain gaming space is fairly very small. I think globally you have about 5 million users,
Mhm.
mostly play Axie Infinity,
Right.
and the follow up games that copy of Axie never actually made this so successful. So I think the in general it lacks of playability, and most of the game are like card game. There's no much fun in it, and people just
Right.
focus too much on the money side.
Right.
And if you look at the blockchain in general, like 30 million users, that's the number of people registered on Binance. And in the gaming market, you have about 3 billion, potential users. So
Right.
I guess whoever can bring these game users, like let's call Web2 users, over to Web3 blockchain game, is going to be the future winner in this
Absolutely.
race. I think it's a very exciting journey ahead of us. So for now, I think that's what I'm saying. Like, for two things about blockchain game is one is lack of playability. Second is the onboarding is very very difficult for a
Mhm.
lot of traditional gamers.
Right. It's
How
tedious.
to
Right.
lower the threshold, to make them coming easily frictionless is very important. So what we are doing right now is, like, for example, we partner up with CGM, is one of the biggest, world third largest, I think, game top up companies. So they cover 140 countries with game top up. So we already integrate their interface, so people can actually uh, pay any sort of method. Like, you say, if you go to choose India, you have 47 different payment method. You can actually get in the game, buy the NFT, and start playing first. Then
Mhm.
after you actually earn the tokens, that's your reward. You want to withdraw that, then you got to learn, for example, what is wallet, what is the exchange, how do you sell that, and so on. So
Mhm.
that makes the threshold much lower, and hopefully we can eventually convert these users over to Web3. That's basically our target audience. We don't want actually to compete, in the blockchain game space as for now the users, because it's just too much competition right now.
Right.
And I think we should look further, to into the web game space doing.
No, absolutely. I love that. Just like you said, bringing down the barrier to entry for sure is an important one. And overall, just like the quality of gameplay. You're right. It's rare to find a game that looking through, I'm trying to find games to test out and play and try out, but it's like hard to get excited about a lot of these games. So, the more companies like you guys that are putting out quality content, the more, I think too, traditional gaming doesn't take this space seriously yet, just because of the lack of like quality, right? So, the
Yeah.
more that companies like you, companies like GameStarter, and every can actually crank out quality pieces, the more seriously people are going to take us, I feel like, too. What has been, if you would, I know we're kind of in this weird market situation right now. Has this downturn in the market, do you think, affected your guys' ability to me, I feel like there's a lot less excitement just in the space overall, and less engagement on posts and that kind of thing. Have you found that that's hurt you guys with the marketing, or do you think that that's
Uh,
not really a big a deal?
Yes, I think in some sense, like, inside our game, we have two token model. One token is basically catering for the crypto community. People want to, let's say, the governance token. People want to, make sure the price goes up and so on. That definitely affects, because after we list the token on exchanges, the price just went up like about 100%. Normally, the expectation is like 500,
Right.
600. And that, because in the bearish market, people are not willing to invest at this stage. They're very cautious, even they see the game quality is there, but they want to observe, how it goes, not too rush in the game. So that, in that sense, we are affected a little bit. But on the gaming side, we have our on the second token called land token, which is more or less a stable coin. Is easier for miners to calculate their earnings and so on, and especially for the good, when they come in to play the game, they want to know exactly how much money they can make. So they don't want to see the volatility of the price for the
Right.
land token. And that, in that part, we are not much affected. And also, because, like I said earlier, our target audience is outside the, let's say, the crypto community. We
Right.
we really want to tackle the Web2 domain, that's I think the bearish market is affecting, but not as much as compared to other projects, I would say.
Right. People just want to play the game at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I guess there's, in a way, there's almost a benefit to building during a down month, right? Because now it's like, once you start rising back up, you can kind of ride the wave up instead of so many games that launched at the peak of the market and peak euphoria and are down 99%, like that's not a good
Yeah.
a great look either. So there's probably benefits, on either side. But so what does the future look like for you guys? Are you have more games in the pipeline then, I'm assuming, and what can we expect?
Yes, actually, our company is right now working on 3 games. The second game is a MMORPG game. It's very similar to Genshin Impact. I can share a video with you later on. So the quality is very high. It's a 3A standard. So it's about 60% finished.
Awesome.
Still keep building that game. And third game, we're actually start partnering with external parties. So we're doing a game like Roblox.
Okay.
It's open world game. People can actually educate themselves and start building the stuff inside the metaverse.
Yeah.
And it's called City World. And this year, I think we are planning to launch the 3 games. And for next year, our goal is to launch between 5 to 10 games. Generally, we'll more shift towards a game publishing side of things. Instead of doing everything our game in house, that's very time consuming, also capital intensive.
Right. So you'll be looking for more other projects to kind of come on with you, integrate the blockchain with you guys, and then help launch them, basically.
Exactly. So I think by that time, our SDK will become very mature. Cool. And we can, basically work with any game out there.
Very cool. Well, it sounds like you guys, thank you for doing your part in, bringing that mass adoption to, crypto in general, blockchain, but also crypto in general, blockchain gaming. It's, like I said, it's cool to see what you guys are doing with the projects and everything. Is there anything else in particular you want to talk about Revoland or Chinex with what you guys are doing? Or, I think we had a good conversation there, but if there's anything else, please let me know.
Absolutely. I think we definitely thank you for GameStart also hosting our IGO back then. So it was quite successful. And also we hope to also be able to work with you guys on the future NFTs as well, to be able to sell more the mystery box and hero box to our users. That's something under planning already. And thank you for hosting us. Also, marketing wise, we definitely need it. We haven't made a lot of noise yet, but at this stage, after the game launch, we know there's gonna be still beta stage. There's gonna be a lot of bugs to be fixed and so on, and the community has to get used to it, hearing their feedback. So I believe we really want to play long term on this game. So even though it's a blockchain game, I know a lot of blockchain game only survive for the first 6 months. We want to build this game for long run, and meaning we already have a roadmap for 3 years, and launching, releasing different play mode, and also get the more NFT heroes, especially a lot of localized, customized heroes based on the marketing direction we're going. For example, we're coming to UAE. We're building local egos, all these heroes that local people love. That localization is very important, getting users on board. Right. And having a more game mode is also going to be attractive because people can enjoy the game inside the game, so they don't have to be bored with the same mode all the time. Yeah.
Right. No, absolutely. Well, cool. Well, Jimmy, thank you so much for taking the time. I know you're a busy man. Like I said, now is the time for everyone to be building. Keep your eye out, guys, for more games coming from Chinex. We got also, go check out Revoland if you get a chance. Go download that game and see what it's all about. Like I said, Jimmy, thank you so much for taking the time, and good luck in all your endeavors. I'm sure our paths will cross again, and looking forward to keep working with you in the future.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me here.
Absolutely. Take care.
Okay.